So I have no idea what week we are now. I've totally lost track of time. Probably a couple of weeks after the last update, and we've had Sparkies on site for the last week or so. So things are really starting to motor on. So you can kind of start to see up here in the ceilings, all the trays for the cables, all of the sort of first fixes in there now. A lot of leads dangling around all over the place. What they've managed to do, which is quite cool as well, is get into the plant room with the cable run through there and through the ceiling in the utility. So they didn't have to mess around too much with that, which was really good. So there's no mess in there, which is nice. Loads and loads of cables in the plant room. Down here, you can kind of see all the other bits and pieces. So the plan now is that all the leads all terminate in the plant room, so I'm going to have to put in another cab in there because there's just too many things in there now. But what we've also managed to do, or I say we, what they have managed to do down here, I'm not sure whether the cabling probably starts further along. I'll go down there next time. But you've got all the way under this sort of little warren here, all cables. So all the cables that are going to feed outside and for the air source heat pumps and stuff, those go through here. That's actually, they've been working through that like hole there. And then they pop out just underneath here, and then there's this conduit right now which then carries on all the way down there. And then you can kind of see the trays there with all the electricity just there, and that's going to go, runs all the way down into there where the air sources are going to be. So things are feeling like they're starting to motor on a bit now. We've got, obviously the window frames were in from last time. The windows are due in 2 weeks now. We've sorted out the tile problem. And so we've picked new tiles, which actually I think are probably going to be better than the original ones. And then you can see all this ducting is now out. So the guys are going to be in laying all this up, or putting it up in the roof. So this ducting is to keep the humidity levels really low and basically to stop condensation on the windows. So once that's in, and that's been like a real blocker in things, but they've managed to find another system because they couldn't figure out how to put it up while maintaining social distancing. But different sort of system for suspending it means that they can now get it up there. So that's happening tomorrow, I believe. Once that's up, then the ceiling goes in. Once the ceiling's in, then the walls over there can start to be constructed. Once the walls are in, then all the floors go. The screed comes up, and then that's all ready to start happening. I think then the plant stuff is kind of going into the plant room. Then the windows, once the windows are in, then we can start cleaning up outside. So it feels like we're suddenly starting to get some progress. God knows how long it's going to take, but there we go. So a positive update. Things feel like they're moving. And so hopefully this time next week, all this ducting will be up and away we go.